From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
So these storms took off right on the Oklahoma-Kansas border. They were lifting north. You're thinking, okay, well, here come the aliens. There it is, right? We're being invaded. That is a supercell. That is a rotating thunderstorm. You can see the plates here, and I call that the fudge swirl. Look at the spin going on. Val and Amy Castor parked right there. Great shot by Amy. There's their chase truck. There's the supercell rotating, coming right at them. It did not produce a tornado, but at that point, it did have a tornado warning on it. Pretty good shot. Marty Logan, check it out. Found some big hail today, over 2 inches in diameter. Severe weather season, yes, it is here. And tomorrow, some of us will see severe weather, so hang on. Temperatures at 10 o'clock, we're in the mid to upper 70s, some low 80s still out west where you were in the 90s today. It's a south wind blowing to the north, still gusting to 37 miles per hour right now in El Reno. Also in Clinton, it's still windy. It's going to be windy all night long, along and west of I-35. That's a low-level jet kicking in, and that's going to be a big factor for the next couple of days, and we're talking about more rain and storms. So tomorrow's system is going to swing out into the plains. We're going to get a lot of wind tomorrow. Tomorrow will be one of the windiest days by far of the week, and still windy into Saturday. And then by Sunday, well, cold front will come through and the winds will change directions on us. But we have all the moisture in place. Dry line, firestorms tomorrow in our panhandle, the Texas panhandle. They head into northwestern Oklahoma tomorrow evening. They'll still be severe. And then we'll get a second wave, the bigger wave of energy for late Saturday, Saturday evening, Saturday night into early Sunday. We'll have another wave of some severe weather on Saturday. Now here's the deal. The moisture's in place. The instability on Saturday is a little bit lacking. We get some clouds coming out, maybe some morning rain. So the question of how much severe weather on Saturday, still in check. We're still watching that. It's all about how unstable we can become. Some data says, oh yeah, we're going to have severe weather instability. We have plenty of it. Other data, instability is high enough to give us mainly a wind and a hail threat. All right, so let's talk about tonight. Lows in the 60s. South winds, gusts of 40 out west all night long. Elsewhere, breezy. There's your dry line tonight, setting up in the panhandles, okay? That dry line is going to march east tomorrow. Now, we're talking highs tomorrow, back to the 80s. We'll see some 90s out west. Now, look at this number here. Winds 30 to 60 miles per hour. Gusts of 60 out of the south. This is away from the storms, okay? South winds will be ripping. Once you get a little farther east, gusts 20, 30, 40 miles per hour. So warm, hot, and windy and muggy. So gusts of 45 in the light brown, in the dark brown and the yellow, gusts of 60. Northwestern Oklahoma and our panhandle. So late tomorrow afternoon, thunderstorms develop in our panhandle, the Texas panhandle. They'll fire out here on the dry line, Guymon, Amarillo, maybe a little farther east. They're going to race northeast coming into northwestern and western Oklahoma tomorrow evening. Now, they eventually will weaken. The question is, low-level dynamics in place, instability will be in place. How long will they go? I think long enough to give us severe weather in northwestern and western Oklahoma tomorrow evening. I think it'll be 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock when they move in. The sun will still be up. Large hail, damaging winds with a tornado threat tomorrow in the far west, northwest. So if you live in Harper, Ellis, Roger Mills County, Beaver County, be watching the west. Trackers will be on this tomorrow, and we will bring that wave in. Winds tomorrow could see gusts outside of storms of 65 to 75 miles per hour, and big hail could see golf ball to tennis ball size hail there. I think storms, again, will develop in the panhandle. And then Saturday, highs in the 80s, still very warm, muggy, still windy. Dry line is going to be deeper into the state on Saturday. It's going to be out of western Oklahoma, so your fire danger is going to be high in the west to extreme. Still windy, still dry. You'll pick up a little bit of rain, hopefully tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. And then the dry line will fire storms late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. They'll be scattered in nature, but the instability will be there. So the main threats are going to be large hail, damaging winds, and there is still a tornado threat coming up Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Storms fire roughly from about Ponca City to Kingfisher back down to west of Lawton. They'll be kind of separated at first, and eventually they'll turn into more of a line. But for the first 3 or 4 hours, we could have some pretty big storms in here. If the instability is higher, that tornado threat will increase some. And then by Sunday, hey, highs in the 60s and 70s. Cold front moves through. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, the rains in southern and eastern Oklahoma. The data is still showing the heaviest rain down to our south and down to our southeast, okay? Not much in the west. Hopefully you'll pick up a little bit. For the Memorial Marathon, a couple showers early Sunday morning at 6 a.m. After that, it's out of here. So it looks pretty good for the marathon. And then that'll be it for the afternoon. I think a little bit of shower activity early, cooler Saturday, cooler really Sunday, Monday, much cooler. And then there's next week. The 80s come back. Could see more storms, more severe weather by the end of next week. Here we go. Guys, back to you.